What's going on?
Welcome, everybody, to another Amateur Hour event. Here for the Pro League North American Division, we have NWG, or Ninjas with Guns, against GAG, or Gentlemen Assassins Guild. How you doing, Titch?
Well, let me tell you a story.
Okay.
So I woke up today, and I was like, damn, it's Tuesday. It should, yesterday kind of felt like a Friday, you know? So I was like, this is a terrible start to a week. So then at about 10:30, I decided that my giddy up and go for the day had giddied up and fucked off. So then I said to myself, we've got a game to cast today. So that's okay. I'll get Raptor and Wolf to do the casting, and then I'll sit back and do production since Paco's gone. And then some dick that's like our CFO or something of AHC is all like, no, can't do that. So here I am. So how's your day?
I don't think the CFO ever mentioned that in that particular way. But yeah, Raptor's unavailable, unfortunately, so he couldn't. That would have been interesting to have you as Casper. That I don't know if that's a good time or a bad time.
So instead of all my giddy up and go being giddied up and fucked off, I'm here now casting and doing production. How the fuck did I get roped into this?
I don't know, man. I don't know, but we're definitely gonna be in for a treat. More so specifically because you worked so diligently on something that we are showing live this time, and it's going to be the first time showcasing the transition outside our little group. So it's going to be exciting. I hope you guys like it. Titch worked really hard on it. He's done fantastic work for all of our transitions.
No, I haven't.
So yeah, no, you have. For someone who has no educational background in it and is just diddle dallying in Blender trying to figure that stuff out, you've done a good job. But what's going on, Drywall Dude? JJ did it 2 times. How you doing, Shady Joker? Thank you guys for joining. Really appreciate it. These two teams are interesting. So we have NWG and GAG, and I want to start with GAG because some of you may recall their previous name as Power Rangers, and they had kind of a rough start initially in the North American Firewall League, coming in at the bottom, not faring too well. But over time, they improved, and we enjoyed watching. Well, I know I enjoyed, but overall, we enjoyed watching them grow as a team. They have restructured themselves, and they are now the Gentleman Assassins Guild. And they are currently sitting in last place with only 7 wins and 23 points. They have 2 aces, so they are struggling here in the Pro League. But regardless, they're a very fun group and entertaining to watch.
Indeed. So going back to what I said with me doing production, guys, let me know if I need to balance some audio things, because we can't really trust Streamlabs' soundbar. It does not seem to be truthful sometimes. Things look balanced to us, not so on stream.
Yeah, so definitely be our ears. Okay, it looks like they had blue screen, but they're going to be going live soon.
Good.
And speaking of teams and positions, so as we said, GAG's in 9th place, but the Ninjas with Guns, they are much further up on the scoreboard. They are in 4th, so they are 5 places ahead, and sitting in 4th with 46 points overall, 14 wins and 4 aces. Now both of our teams had actually faced them before.
Yes.
What are your impressions?
So we had, if I remember correctly, we tied games 4-4. We had 2 aces, they had 3, so they effectively got us by 1 point. And so our lineup today, going off of memory here, Daddy, Naughty, oh God.
I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, just 1 second here.
He's buzzing.
Sir Snoop and Vamp 2 times. Yeah, I know. That was a point, dude. That was a point. Jesus. Learn to take a joke, man.
That's hilarious. I did take a joke.
There's a reason I put it on that monitor and not that monitor. I got 3 monitors, dude. I could have hit it if I wanted. Yeah, so that's the lineup for NWG for tonight. So Wolf, do tell us who is the roster for Gentleman's Assassins Guild.
Okay, so I have the roster, but in terms of who's playing tonight, I may not be nearly as up to date. But they don't have many players on their team. They only have 5. Lay Duress is most likely going to be playing because he is captain. Flynn is definitely playing because he is streaming for us. There's a good chance we're going to see Rabbit Aggressor.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
I feel like
no.
He's streaming.
We're seeing Bite Block then.
Correct.
Okay. So Yeah was actually playing against. I think we didn't go up against him, but we've seen Yeah play the majority of the matches. So I don't recall seeing Bite Block play. I could be wrong. But either way,
I've ran into him. I've ran into him a couple of times on the other side. Never actually played with the guy, but we've ran into him a couple of times. His name is very familiar. But quick look at chat. Drywall Dude, what's going on? Karen, Shitty Joker, did it 2 times. JJ, got JJ in the chat, guys.
Yeah.
Jack and Coke. I'm more of a Wiser's guy. Now you guys probably have no idea what that is, but it's Canadian whiskey. It's better than Jack.
And you are always drinking it.
I'm always drinking something, not necessarily. This is the. There was a What was the suggestion somebody had for a shirt?
For
It was
sure.
yeah, it was like Paco laying on a like asleep on a couch, me drinking, and then I can't remember what yours was.
Yeah, mine was boring.
I don't remember, but it was just like the encapsulation of all three of us. It's just like Paco
Yeah,
sleeping, me having a drink. That was kind of cool.
it is a good idea. Maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll do it. Um, before we get started, because it looks like almost everybody is in the lobby, but I see Naughty Boy's not live yet.
No.
Uh, if you guys haven't yet done so and checked out the panels, obviously for those who have already been here before, you know those exist. If you haven't joined the Discord or the Facebook group, I encourage you to do so. It's fun. It's a good way to chat with the community, stay up to date on the games that we're going to be casting. We are focused primarily on the Pro League right now. We do have future tournaments that we are probably going to cover. Arrangements are being made. That's also where we make announcements of Firewall Fridays. Right now, we have 5 people actually who have put in their raffle to play Firewall Friday this week. So that's exciting.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Leo Bros in the chat. What's up, dude?
Leo, bro, what's going
Sorry,
on?
you can continue.
Okay. So if you want a chance to play Firewall Friday, and that's the community versus the devs, be sure to join the Discord and go to the Firewall Friday category or channel and click the Tada emote, and you will be entered, and the drawing will pick 4 at random. Also, we have our own website now, which I do check daily. I have to say, people are reading the blogs, which is interesting. So thank you to everybody who has read them. I posted one yesterday, and there's already been 35 views on it. And of course, Titch had to start off the comment chain, but it was. I'm
Sorry, did you have a?
I,
Sorry, I thought they were there to comment. My bad.
they are, but of course, of course, you had to do it in your style. It's okay. I appreciate it. I love it. But I appreciate people going in there, checking it out, whether you read some of it or you just click on it to make me feel better. Regardless, I appreciate it, guys. But yeah, I encourage everybody to check out the website as kind of a main hub. And if you can't come to the channel, or you don't have Twitch, or you know people who don't prefer using Twitch, you can always. It's just an area that you guys can go and catch up on things. So
maybe I'll write down some of my sick twisted thoughts and make Wolf put them up there.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you have the freedom to
story time.
if you want the freedom to write up there, that's dangerous for me to do, but
it's ours, right? It's nobody else's.
it is ours.
you do use a VPN, right? Just so it can't be traced.
Yeah, we do. Well, we do use some sort of security.
Oh, you do it at work. Oh, that's even better. Perfect.
Yeah.
Leo Bro apparently is reading it. Barry Guzman, what's going on, man? Well, thank you for stopping in. We're going to be getting in here shortly. We're just waiting for Naughty to... Looks like we're still waiting on another member or so. But yeah, new transition. And a little bit of background cleanup that nobody will probably even notice that the background has changed.
Probably not.
No, probably not. But it's... the background consisted of about 12 different files, and I was able to recreate it and put it into one. So a little easier on slobs to run one file than 12. So
what that translates to you guys, or for you guys, is fewer crashes. Hopefully. We'll see. A lot less processing.
What that means is Streamlabs.
We should do the Reading Rainbow Streamlabs version. It's all lies.
Just
don't let Titch write anything; he'll scare people. Seeing in that.
Now keep in mind, just remember what Wolf does for a living, and like we have like a private chat where I am unfiltered. I tone myself down when I'm in here.
Yeah, significant.
Anybody that's seen my streams knows that as much of the weird things that I say here, it is definitely toned down.
By the way, Naughty Boy is live. There we go.
Let me fix that.
So getting back to the match at hand, we've kind of done our introductions. Hopefully everybody is enjoying their night. It's a late match starting
Sorry,
at,
isn't?
supposed to start 10 minutes ago. It is. Yeah, it's live.
No. What you said was, I hope everybody isn't enjoying their night.
No.
That's
Well,
what
then
sounded
I
like.
slurred. Then I slurred my words.
That's
And I
why I'm like,
apologize.
isn't.
I hope
I
everybody
hope you all are
is
absolutely
enjoying.
terrible tonight.
Have an
It brings
awful night, guys. I
absolute
hope.
joy to my heart knowing that you guys are suffering in pain.
If you guys are struggling this evening, thank you, because that makes my night feel better.
I feel so much better about myself.
But no, I hope you guys are having a good evening.
He's not coming up
We
for
are starting late. A 9:30 match is late. We generally don't do 10 o'clock.
Are you sure he's
unless
alive?
yeah. I'll send it to you. Here you go. Put it over in Skype chat there.
We don't need to go then.
You'd have to click uploads and then go to lives, but yeah, just grab that link. So we're going to be starting very, very soon. I hope you guys stick around for the whole match. Now, for those who don't know the Pro League and how that's run, each round, there's going to be a total of 8 rounds. Each team gets to pick 2 maps, and for each map, they attack and defend. So there's going to be a total of 8 rounds. Every round that's won gives that winning team 3 points. If they get a team ace, in other words, all their team members are alive, they get 4 points in total. So right now it's not a race to see who wins the most matches. It's a race to see who wins the most points. So survival is key, especially if you want to take the lead.
It looks like we're actually getting in here, so...
The Spartan Way, welcome. He is excited to see NWG mess them up. So let us see. We did not set up a poll, by the way.
No, but we are about to see the transition I worked on yesterday. So for the first time, here it is. Let's go.
Hope you guys enjoy it. I'm actually gonna watch it live on our stream here. Okay, yeah, that's pretty sick. I like.
You like?
Yeah, I do like it. Well done. All right, we are over here on District. I'm not sure if this is going to be a test, but it does not sound like it. It looks like GAG is going to be setting up their defense, and they are starting off in the parking lot area.
It actually looks like Naughty is still a little AFK, so let's switch over to GAG here. As they have the defensive over by the parking lot.
Thanks, Joe.
Naughty taking the surprise approach of doing AFK. We'll see how this plays out for their team. It's not a strat that we're very familiar with, but you know what? Who am I to knock Naughty, man? They him and Chicken Noodle Soup, they won North American Firewall League, so who are we to say? Next level strats.
Yeah, this delay of game could cause some extra tension that GAG is not expecting, throwing them off their game.
We'll stay on it on the Eagle Eye, and I'll check for the I can get the whatchamacallit.
And so somebody from NWG is running Eagle Eye. Can't see it, but I can hear it.
Send a message and we'll come back.
He sent a message that said, hold on a second, too, guys. If you want, we can blow it.
If they take too much fire by block, break off and go help them, and I'll hold this position, okay?
We didn't engage.
So pretty much they're holding like this, that side door that you could come from the last
Can you call his phone, dude?
I don't have his cell phone.
Let me call.
An exciting first minute and a half of game play.
Well, it looks like Naughty's back with his HMD shaking a little bit there.
Man.
Oh, here we go.
So they're 2 and 2, far left and through this middle and far right. Yeah.
NWG is finally on the move, working their way down Sniper Alley. They already have clear direction of where GAG is sitting.
Right. I think all 4 of us can take these 2 out.
Straight ahead.
Yeah.
They're behind that taxi, though. As soon as you make that right out that door. Yeah. So is none behind the broken wall?
Here we go. Action now. Finally happening. Naughty getting a little red there.
What they probably ain't gonna do, they probably gonna try to pinch us. So yeah, make sure you
Sound like the gym is like right here.
Oh, yeah, downing Naughty. Naughty downing Flynn. Ready there for the revive. Same as yeah. All members of both teams still alive. Grenades going out.
So in a surprise twist, they must have had a change because I don't think Yaya wasn't on the list that was originally given to me for the roster tonight. Or maybe I just didn't look at it right.
Well, Bite Block and yeah look very, very different, so I trust that it probably came out as Bite Block and changed at some point.
No, I'm just an idiot. Laid to Rest was not on there. I was talking with him. He gave me the list, that's why I thought it was. But either way, it sounds like I believe they got the jammer there. Possibly.
Oh, it looks like it's still jammed.
Because they threw an impact there and it.
Well, I know there are motion sensors out there, so there's a good chance they grabbed that. Bit of a stalemate here in the back alleys of District. No one with any advantage at this point. Both teams still have all members. And unsurprisingly, both teams also have ammo.
Flynn down in Naughty. Getting the elimination.
I'm already over here.
I got the help. Stay there.
Bite Block getting elimination on Daddy.
Bite Block going down himself. Flynn there for the revive. Finishing on Vamps. All members of GAG still alive.
Snoop
As
getting
I
it
say
down.
that,
Bite Block getting eliminated.
Rabid Aggressor blind firing over the car and getting the down and giving them the victory. First one this evening goes to GAG. Not an ace, folks, but still, first point on the board. That's got to feel good for GAG.
I agree. I think it feels good on the whole. On the whole.
Oh, goodness. Of course, we went there. Both teams, so GAG, definitely the underdog in this match. NWG, higher up on the board. I would say arguably the stronger team, but got to give it to GAG there. Their defense was superb. And they played that very well. I'm impressed with them. And let's see if they can get another one going back to District, but this time they'll be on the offensive, and NWG will be defending. I wouldn't be surprised. You find me offensive?
I find you offensive for finding me offensive.
I'm sorry. It is how it is.
So I'm going off on a weird tangent here. Do you ever watch StarCraft? Like
competitive?
Yeah.
I think I've watched like 2 matches.
So nothing.
StarCraft 2. Nothing recent though.
Okay, so there's 2 casters on that do the GSL, or the Global StarCraft League in Korea. Tasteless and Artosis. And so there's a game at like 5 o'clock in the morning that's going to be coming up. But I was just thinking to myself, upon watching them, I realized you and I are a lot alike, Tasteless and Artosis. They
Are we really?
Yeah, like they go off on weird tangents sometimes too, and it's just so funny. I was thinking about today. I'm like, actually, you know what? I'm like, you watch them, and it's like we kind of have the same.
One of those videos. I'm interested in watching.
Kind of the same dynamic.
Yeah, you over here.
I definitely want to see that.
Okay. We're gonna,
Honestly, just look
Speaking
up
of-
GSL. Just look up GSL.
okay.
It's gonna
Over on
be
Twitch?
everywhere. Or YouTube.
Okay.
Like all their matches will be up there.
Speaking of esports, I noticed. Oh yeah, here they are. Okay, I noticed that Vong went live on Twitch, and he is playing Onward. For those who are less familiar with PC gaming, Onward is a tactical first-person shooter, probably one of the more realistic ones out there. And they're not only playing the game for fun, but they did mention being interested in going into league play or tournament play. Now that is a high bar to get to, especially because Onward's been competitive for many years. But knowing Chicken Noodle Soup, I can see them reaching that level in the near future. So be on the lookout for that, guys. That'll be exciting. I don't know if we'll be able to cover it because we wouldn't necessarily have the necessary links, but it's still cool nonetheless. And I wish them luck. What's up, Raptor? How you doing?
As we are in the district back here. This time NWG on the defensive. As I
Everybody over here on game.
completely forgot to adjust their volume. Oh, there we go. Fixed.
So not the same spot, but I would say similar nonetheless. They're still located in the center of the map for the most part, defending the parking lot. GAG's already quickly moved up on that location and are ready to engage the enemy. We'll see how well they fare as they push in here.
They got the same location as us.
We forgot to do predictions.
With maps and who's going to win?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, we can always go over that. It's still early. I figured we would see district. We almost always do, right?
Just even scores.
Oh, that will be interesting considering how GAG just played.
The shitty Joker drops 100 biddies.
Oh, thank you very much, my friend.
Appreciate Chew.
Chew.
Chew. Looks like NWG set up and have a pretty good idea where they're coming from as they are currently sitting behind that wall right in front of GAG.
Yeah, I see one.
No, he's seeing a lot of red. Sir Snoop in a interesting position, tucked right up there alongside the market wall.
Since when we started using lasers?
Naughty just absolutely butchering that wall there with half a clip.
Well thrown grenade by Flynn, but it didn't find anyone, unfortunately. Yeah, trying to replicate, but not finding any hit marks.
In the store, guys. One in the store. Alright, wait, Snoop.
Naughty goes down. All members of GAG start to push up. Sir Snoop goes down. Light block gets eliminated.
And Naughty chucking a bunch of grenades over the wall and somehow getting a blind revive on Sir Snoop.
Grab aggressor goes down.
An incredible back and forth here. Naughty fighting for his life behind this wall.
Flynn.
Hitting a couple of headshots, him going down himself.
NWG.
Yeah, I know not you, not you.
Able to squeak the win there.
With only one member on either team still alive, so Vamp winning it, or at least surviving for his team there at the end. Really incredible exchange. Both teams fighting incredibly well in that match. Good position for NWG in terms of defense, but something's happening with GAG tonight. They are playing incredibly aggressive and very well. Their shots are much better than we usually see, and those grenades are well placed as well. So, in terms of predictions of score, it's hard to say at this point. I mean, they're currently even, but I don't predict. Obviously, I don't predict that it's going to go that direction all night. You know, I kind of want to go with the underdog and say GAG's going to win. But I don't know if I'm being too optimistic based on the first two rounds I've seen. But I'm still going to go with GAG, and I'm going to say that the score is going to be 5-3. I think they're going to squeak out the win by one.
Sorry, what? I stopped listening when you said that GAG was gonna win.
Yeah, I figured. I don't want to necessarily see. I knew that would be controversial right there. So I'm going to assume your prediction is going to be that NWG is going to win.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I'm gonna say I want to say like if GAG is gonna be as close as it can be at this game, I give it a 5-3. 5-3 for NWG.
Okay. So we predict the same score, just reversed. Now, in terms of aces, I don't think either team's going to get an ace. I think it's going to be an aceless game.
I think District's one of those maps where it's very tough for that, but you know, depending on the other maps that we see, like looks like we have Embassy queued up. That potentially could be an ace map for sure. So if we're gonna say aces, I would say 2 aces NWG.
Okay. I'm going to say no aces. Of course, that could, like you said, that could easily change here on Embassy. They could get a perfect spawn point where they all survive. But we've seen crazy things happen before, and I'm going to stick to my guns, say no aces. We'll see how it turns out. We've already had District. We're having Embassy. What are the maps you think we're going to see?
I think we're gonna see the other transition because GAG is on the defensive. So let's go to the other side. How smooth does that look?
It looks really good, dude. I really like it.
Let me know if you guys like it. All right, you guys, come on.
Yeah.
Let me know.
NWG is on CTA.
If you can't find them, they're in the hallway. Three in the conference room, one I'm missing. He put C4
A little bit of C4s, a little bit of motions.
See the stairway. Like right here. There you go.
Very standard defense
So they're in the.
for GAG.
So three's in the conference, and one's on the balcony. Wait,
So then we should just come up the left stairs.
oh, this is not like my boss doesn't know too, but actually the plan is first to get with the guy on the
In the
balcony.
balcony.
So there's one guy on the balcony.
Yeah.
Passing through the kitchen underneath us.
By the stairs, kind of. Okay, so right here. He's like sniping the double doors where you're looking at Naughty. He's like sniping those. He right here. Oh, he's already there. Hey guys,
Naughty drawing some gunfire.
So there's actually 2 members of GAG. There, one on the stairwell, one right above.
I just don't want to slip him. I don't want to make that mistake and be fucking out there.
Looks like they're gonna switch around. They're gonna head up, probably the other stairs, the far back stairs.
I hope they don't neglect getting the firewall.
You say in the conference room? Be careful coming out that door. Alright, there's still one guy.
Sir Snoop. Back on Eagle Eye.
One guy watching the conference room.
I know.
Yeah, because they're good at pre-firing in those, that position where you're staying. Yeah.
Shots by GAG are so good tonight.
Yeah, I'm saying Snoop. Yeah.
Just getting beamed.
He's getting shots on himself, but with GAG rotating on that corner, it's giving Naughty a very hard time.
Let's let him dig in.
Listen, I ain't got no grenades though. You can see.
They're throwing grenades from bottom. Yeah.
I hit him though. I hit him.
Get out. I got this. I fucked him up.
He's on me now.
Oh, getting concussed. Naughty forced to retreat out of there.
Stay busy, guys. I'm
And our first down, Rabbit Aggressor getting the elimination on Naughty.
Watch grenade.
There's a guy in a double door corner.
Damn it. I'm a little red, Snoop, so I'm about to.
Yeah, me too.
I think I can shoot him.
Me too. I'm fucking ready.
It's two right there still. Oh, they got Corvo.
Yeah.
Right now, Vamp trying supportive fire from down below, but not sure if he has any grenades here. Yeah, downing Snoop. Rabbit also going down.
Push. Wait, nope.
Dang, you're right.
Vamp's
behind
coming
all
around
of
from the
them,
backside.
They're on us. They're on us still.
Yeah, getting elimination on Snoop. Rabbit aggressor.
Vamp coming up from behind, getting 2 eliminations here. Going for a third. There's a revive, but no, Vamp has been eliminated. And GAG walking away with another victory. What a fight. Almost an ace there.
How was your shooting in game though? Was it okay?
But of course, Vamp getting at least 1 elimination. Very well played by GAG. Unfortunate for NWG. Score is now 2-1 in favor of GAG. Well played.
Not bad. Not bad.
Karen's calling 6-2 with 2 aces for NWG.
I'm calling me killing my drink before the third round. Or sorry, end of the third round. Man,
Can't
not
make
even
a
halfway.
prediction on something that already happened.
Okay, I'm gonna make a prediction. During the 4th round, I'm gonna go make a drink. How's that for a prediction?
I say it's highly likely.
Anybody want to take me up on this bet?
Yeah, I have to agree, Barry, that GAG they're on fire. They're playing way above what we typically see. The standard GAG is get a couple of shots on, but then slowly get chipped away. And here they're going up against the 4th team right now on the leaderboard, and they're in the lead. The first 3 rounds. Now we have 5 more to go, but this is already quite promising, and it's not like they're getting steamrolled either. They only lost 1 member that round, so it's a completely different team. I don't even have any other words than that. I'm impressed.
By the way,
I do remember that. Karen.
You didn't shout out Spartan Way for the recent follow, so I blame you for that.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Because Streamlabs is not
the mini
hooked
feed
up.
not working.
No,
Is all that
because
stuff not working.
no, because it'll be Streamlabs itself. It will be logged into mine, probably. Like if I go to the dashboard, it's probably me logged into the dashboard.
Oh, that would be why. Okay.
Yep.
Well, thank you for the follow there, Spartan Way. Appreciate that, man.
No, that's how I'm saying. Oh, I'm just saying.
Appreciate you. For the same reason that the
Take this one here.
thing didn't come up for Shady, but it's okay. We see it. That's all that matters, or I see it.
But if we're
Yeah, my apologies. I never think to look down there because I'm so used to it just coming through on the mini feed.
CNS was down also, remember? That's true. Chicken Noodle Soup did come back.
They did. It's not that I don't have faith in either team. I just I really have to speak to GAG's performance. It's completely out of their norm. You know, we I don't remember what the conversation entailed. I think it had something to do with IQ, but I think I was talking to people on my stream, and we were discussing IQ and how there's a bell curve, and right now, like GAG is in the higher end of that bell curve, performing far beyond what they have actually performed in the past. And it's just impressive to watch.
You got something you can grade on a curve.
Yeah. I bet something's already on a curve.
Speaking of, in our next game here, now we're gonna have ninjas with guns on the defensive. So why don't we get into this while I go do something?
All right, I'm on game chat.
Let's break left. Well, actually, no. Let's go straight forward because they're not gonna rush us. So we need to like.
Back here on Embassy NWG,
Straight up the stairs.
starting off in kitchen. GAG starting off in the main lobby with the metal detectors, moving quickly up through the hall, going up the stairs directly in front of that lobby, making their way to the 2nd floor. NWG trying to get there. And Naughty quickly going down, going through the conference room doors.
They got him too. Wow.
GAG blitzing into the conference room with authority and quickly taking control here on this round. Fight block going down. Grenade hurting members of GAG, but the revive is still there.
During the
Covering our
conference,
back for a second.
alright, they're pushing out D your way.
Vamp and Daddy still alive. Daddy forced to retreat downstairs with Vamp holding the upper balcony.
There's one on me.
One guy. One guy.
It's now a 3v2 with GAG.
Okay.
I lost the other two in the hallway.
So there's a concussion.
Your left is
in
clear,
the
man. Just watch your
stairway
front right.
that's on the other
Your
side
left
there.
is clear.
Okay, over there. Yeah.
Yep, there's a concussion in the stairway.
Now, despite that performance, they still haven't obtained the firewall, so they have to get that at some point before they continue. They already have NWG against the wall, so now is the time to get that safely and then make their way back around and get the final eliminations.
Right here, this stairway, and go ahead and go back and get
All
this
three of them
firewall.
right there. All three. I got it. They're all going downstairs.
In front of me?
Oh, Daddy going down. Flynn getting the down and the revive. I believe Bite Block has gone down twice. One more and he's eliminated.
I don't have any darts either.
I'm gonna see if I can give you.
Stay behind us.
Let's go get that firewall.
Let's get the head.
At this point, Vamp,
I know, but
surviving
I
member,
didn't know if they was behind me or.
up against 3 members of GAG. This will be tough, but we've seen miracles happen before.
There's a jammer in the kitchen.
I'm looking, bro. Nothing
I
yet.
don't see him in the kitchen. Kitchen is
I think they gotta be downstairs in that same hallway trying to.
Should we go back door or?
Oh,
They're like by
I
the,
hear the jammer.
by
I
the
just don't see
staircase
the jammer
downstairs
kitchen.
in front of the
You
laptop.
look clear through there. I can't.
Where's the jammer?
NWG just sitting on Eagle Eye, trying to get some
You're clear.
I don't.
intel as to where they're coming from.
I'm,
Through the conference room.
There's
Through
jammer.
the conference
so they're on the
room.
laptop. I'm gonna look for.
Let's go back up the stairs.
No camera upstairs.
We have time.
We're in the main lobby.
Hey, Ben, where's the jammer?
So despite it being a 3v1, GAG is still taking incredible caution when moving. They're going to be moving as a unit rather than one person going to get the jammer. With one member still alive on NWG, and Vamp does have a decent position here, and he could do a lot of damage, so they do have to play it carefully.
They're slowly coming. All three of them. All right, doors open. Doors open. Two out the door.
All three in there right now. Three.
Rabbit going down.
Get him up.
Revive is there, but that's it. Vamp eliminated. Now they just have to get the jammer and move in and get the
Is it
laptop.
unlocked? Yeah, yeah.
Nah, bro, it works. That's how
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was just, I don't want to run.
Yes,
into any
very
traps. I
impressive. And
guess I'll
again,
go
still no
closer.
aces, though. Very close in the last round. But GAG walking away with another victory here, pushing them further ahead, making the score now 3-1.
Nice.
Thanks for shopping Embassy. Should have picked something else.
Wow.
I
You know,
know.
I want to jump for joy for them, but you know, I don't
Yeah,
want
this
to
is-
bias.
This is interesting. I don't think this is a score that generally most people would have expected to see between these two teams, knowing what we know from future or from previous matches, I should say. Yeah, this is
You got 2 more maps, right?
Well, as Karen
3-1.
regularly reminds us, it's the game's still going. There's plenty of game left. Anything could happen, and this could easily turn around to a 5-3 in favor of NWG. They could take the next 5 rounds or 4 rounds and get the win here. But it's going to have to be straight, and who knows? Maybe it could end up being a tie. Interesting turn of events, regardless. GAG putting NWG on their backs time after time, not giving in. There was a different tactic that we don't typically see from GAG. Is they were very aggressive in that push. I feel like they recognize NWG as setting up
I'll bring the
defense.
modifier.
So even at the spawn point, they recognize NWG is not going to push. They're going to set up defense because that's what they've been doing. So they pushed very aggressively and went up into the conference room, which is where people were typically set up some sort of defense, and that's where they caught Naughty off guard. They eliminated Naughty, turned around, got another member, and it ended up being a 3v2. Daddy got caught off guard, alone, far away from Vamp, and they quickly took her out as well.
Yeah.
So just very good strategic play on their part.
Mm-hmm.
What's
I'm gonna play GAG last. They have good protection.
let's take this one here.
It's a very good thing if you're going, taking on 4 guys to have protection.
Yeah.
I would highly suggest it. Stay safe, Shady. Remember,
Yeah,
you
don't
only have
catch
one
anything.
life.
Just don't catch anything.
There's only one you.
All right.
Oh, just don't go there.
Switching the game.
And we're all thankful that there's only one. Moving on. So anyway,
Hey, I noticed we're at 648.60. Is that where we want to be
what?
for video quality?
Or what?
It says 648p60. I thought we were higher than that. Thank you for the 100 there, Shady. Appreciate that,
Hold
my man.
on.
Okay, guys, we're golden. All right, I'm just gonna put my jammer in the other room since we're already.
The
up
fuck
in
can I?
room.
What does he have this set to?
You guys throw those motion sensors on like corners of the room.
I don't know.
Where their entrance points will be, like somewhere over here. We can see.
But anyway,
Paco,
we're
what are you
here on
doing?
Warehouse.
Okay, sorry guys. It's just that was really confusing. I had to double check on that. I would.
GAG on the defense, and
Just
they
take a look.
have upper platform in the middle. And rather than splitting between the 2 offices, they have decided to bunker down into one. As I say that, they decide to change their mind, and now they are splitting. It could be the fact that you're ingesting it. I don't know why you didn't log into the original.
I
The
did.
Regular. You did?
I'm logged into the age. Yeah, no, I didn't ingest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's weird then. We gotta fix that.
I hear 'em down below.
I'll adjust it afterwards, and I'll tell Paco to keep an eye on it. Make sure it changes on his end. Yeah, that's weird. Either way. As we have NWG now poking forward.
Vamp insert Snoop under the platform on which GAG stands, trying to provide some pressure there. Daddy and Naughty drawing the attention. Naughty seeing a lot of red.
I him to the left. He coming to the left. He gonna wait for us to do it again. Watch this. I hear him. He moved in the building to the left. I'm about to push across to the next.
Sir Snoop almost all the way up the stairwell there.
They're all pushing out.
Needs to be careful. But attention has been given there.
If they come up this stairway, I'm gonna go out the front and around. The
Daddy and Naughty could easily run up the other side.
Watch your door to my right, because there's a guy I got a motion right here.
Yeah, I see a guy right out front here, right by the post. Yeah, you wanna? Oh, he got up far enough where. And there's one by back left tank. Yeah.
Hey, if y'all make contact, I can get the guy in the middle. D, go with them. I can get the guy in the middle. I got him on motion. As soon as you open that door,
I always think that can on the stairs is a proximity mine.
Oh, it's two in this room right here, guys.
You think you'd learn?
You think?
And they go
Snoop
Rev
going
Presser.
down. Couple of impacts going out, getting the elimination.
another one.
There it is, Naughty pushing in, getting 2 more downs, but not enough support. He goes down.
They're coming up, same stairs.
3 members of GAG left. Downing Daddy, getting the final eliminations there.
Same spot, same fucking.
Oh, and despite the effort,
I'm not telling you to do a boost here.
NWG loses once again. GAG taking the lead even further, making the score now 4-1. Holy cow. What a fight.
What is going on here?
What are you so upset about?
I'm not upset. I'm just confused.
The fact that my prediction is actually coming true for once? And there's that protection he was talking about.
What is
using those
going
rubbers.
on here?
Yeah, man. It is every dog has its day, and tonight is GAG's. The ninth place holder, the last place, the team in the last place is overcoming the fourth place team in a remarkable feat. So at this point, unless they can get 3 more wins with aces, the only option at this point is to tie. But aces could take them into the lead at any point since GAG is still lacking any. Yeah, this is awesome. This is incredible. This is going to be very, very good for GAG in future games.
Finish with all aces, I guess, but yeah, let's get this one and make the rest of the way a lot easier.
Yeah, definitely. Like, how many points do they have here? Hold on, I'm logged into GS. Let me take a look here. So they currently have a lot. 7 wins in 9th place. This is our week 4 game. Yeah, they're currently sitting at 7 wins.
Yeah, we're attacking.
So they're about to.
Not a lot of points.
Yeah. We've had 2
the
aces,
point
7 wins.
differentiation there is quite large.
23 points. Double. Exactly double. Exactly double their points. However, NWG does have an extra game, so it looks like GAG had a break week already. Let's see. Yeah, the first week was a break week for them.
So a rough start to the season, quickly picking up steam against NWG, and I've got a feeling this victory could carry them over into the next.
Ready, go to none.
Hey, by the way, we play you guys next week.
Oh yeah,
That'll
be fun. Yeah, we got NWG Black and White this week.
Yeah, I was just looking at it right now. I just realized that we're on week 5 already.
Yeah, it's flying.
We're halfway. We're halfway through, dude.
We are. It is flying by. Shady, by the way, I am less familiar with. I'm opposite. I'm less familiar with YouTube in donations. Sometimes I end up giving people stickers. I don't know what that thing is, but yeah. Hopefully, the bits are, I think, a simpler concept. But
taking the scrubs out that week, says Raptor. Okay, you know what? I said it before. Fuck, if we lose, it's because you fed Rain like 600 fucking points on the first week, was it? Sorry,
you guys are still
week
in
2.
first place.
Yeah, but we've got an extra game over Rain because they had a break week last week.
Gotcha. We did feed them. That was an accident, but we were still kind of a new team.
Sorry, you were still a what? Bad team?
New team.
As we are back into Warehouse with GAG on the attack this time. In the WG out back by the forklift.
See if this firewall pops.
If you were to compare the 2 spawn points, which would you say is better?
No, hey, somebody gotta come right here. Hey, y'all can watch right here, because if they pass that, then y'all know they going back to.
I guess theoretically, I would say the middle would be better. You can, I don't know. This one you can funnel too, right? So it's just you have the ability to have long shots and funnel in the middle, as well as being able to fall back into the back of the upstairs. Whereas this one, if they come through any one of those 3 doors, you have the possibility for flanks and stuff like that. There's not a lot of places you can really fall back. If that makes sense.
If I say somebody coming to my left, like right here somewhere, Y'all just kind of scattered because they might load up with impact. 'Cause we all kind of.
NWG is sitting very close to the laptop, not very spread out, but they do have all of their corners covered.
So basically, we got a tie at this point.
Naughty getting them down on bite block.
Now got two.
I couldn't tell where the I couldn't. Yeah. I think we're best off to go to another door.
Oh, Rabbit going down. Naughty getting those shots on.
Are they pushing?
GAG taking a different approach.
Yeah, we gotta go another door.
Alright.
Get far side maybe.
That we watching our right side.
One's going middle, one's middle. I'll stay here and distract them on the motion while you guys go far side.
GG gotta take a bit of a different approach here. Head over to the other side, but I have a feeling there's gonna be somebody watching this entranceway as well.
Watch your right if you push up, man. Nice. Step back.
Vamps getting the elimination,
For a second, yeah.
or getting the down on Rapid Aggressor. He's still up, and there he goes.
Oh, they did? That's against the rules, man.
Ooh, Vamp shot through the door. He was glitched through the door. That's gonna make this game.
Pro League is pretty strict on that. That's the way it is.
So GAG automatically wins this round.
Let's play it out in case that we need to review the clip.
Shot through the door. What is he referring to?
So in the down state, he was glitched through the door, and Vamp shot him as he was glitched through the door. So in Pro League, if you are glitched through a door, you cannot shoot somebody if they're glitched through the door. It doesn't matter how close they are to a wall. Glitch through it, cannot shoot them. It has to be. You have to have them actually in sight in order to shoot.
I gotcha. I thought he was talking about a glitch in the door, like he wasn't through the door, but there was a break in the graphics so that he could shoot through it. But yeah, no, glitching through the door, glitching through anything is not allowed. That's taking advantage of a.
Yeah, let me see if I can watch that again.
Would we be able to see it on Flynn's though?
Well, on Flynn's, if you look at where he got shot, he was like, it looked to be halfway down the red door. So I'm just watching Naughty's playback here.
He's throwing out. Thrown out. Bite block goes down. And that's it. GAG eliminated, but this may be called back.
Actually, ooh, can you see on my screen?
Minus 130.
Okay, so if you can, okay, let me transition over for people. So here's a review, because we will get asked for. I know we've had this situation before where we will be asked what we saw. So here's a play-by-play of what we had. So we only have Nye's view. So at this point, Vamp is already shooting. We know that Flynn or Rabbit Aggressor, sorry, is on the other side of the red wall. This angle, look at where Vamp is.
Yeah.
Shooting through walls is like prohibited in Pro League 100%.
So let's.
It's really hard to tell because if he was glitching through the red door, there is a chance he had the angle from where he was to shoot on the right side of the red door.
We don't even know where the spots are.
Okay, so there's the down. So this is played at quarter speed.
It's cool. We clipped it and we'll just send it to the admins and they can make the call. We don't have to talk
What's the
about it.
next map? Yeah, you're making it seem like shit is intentional.
No, it's just against
No, you just can't do that.
Yeah. Okay, we're just
want to make sure everybody's
I know. I understand. You guys are known for the rule Nazis.
Okay, whatever.
That looks to me like
let's start this shit up.
the angle.
Where we at?
Well, you can see the bullet track right there.
Oh, it's so hard to
You can see the bullet
definitively.
track right there. It's on the left side of the red door. It's not on the right side. So,
So
you can
on
argue
Naughty's
that
screen,
What a bunch of.
it doesn't look like. So that's the elimination already. On Naughty's, it.
just watch if you can get the clip, you can see at the speed that you're going the trail of the bullets. You see that? You see how it's on the left side?
It
Watch
also
between
looks
the post-
really.
Watch between the post and the box here. You'll see a flash. Keep it going.
Yeah.
Right there.
It's so weird though. Like the
Really bad,
location
'cause
of
we
it,
had- we
it looks
literally
so
had to,
weird.
like, suffer the consequences
It
of
looks
it.
very weird, but that is on the left side of the
If we have
door.
to do
If
that, we
he
can't let other
was on
people
the
do
right
something
side of the
like that,
door,
like,
when he was
we're not
down,
gonna play on by the
that's
same rules,
evidence as to
like,
where he was shooting.
that's it.
Okay, so do you see that between?
Yep.
It looks like
Mhm.
there's a glitched leg right there. But now
Yep.
the elimination's already happened, so we can't tell if the glitch. It's so hard to tell from our angles. It's so hard to tell.
Well, we have it now from our perspective as close as we can get it. So we will leave it up to admin to determine. I know that GAG has clipped it, and
Yeah.
they too will be sending it to admin for some clarity.
Yeah, the reason we do this is to see because we always get asked when things like this happen.
And yes, that is always a strong recommendation. Don't stand close to walls because in Publix, there are no rules like that. There are no gentlemen's agreements. It is what it is. There was some tension there.
Going down or staying up?
GAG was just letting them know that it happened. They clipped it. They're going to be sending it, and they're going to let let the admin determine whether or not that was
Okay, I'm in game now. Let's go.
an invalid round.
I'm gonna try and take a look and back up GAG's
Jammer down.
and
Okay.
take a look if I can see.
Let me see. Yeah, it's glass room or cafeteria somewhere.
Just push him.
GAG holding a very strong position here on the left side of the lobby stairs behind the bushes near the offices. This is a very good location to hold. They do have to beware of the stairs to their right, and NWG is making their way down the lobby stairs as we speak and going to run into GAG very soon.
We gotta get a few downs, guys. Hold on.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just when this is done.
Yep.
We gotta take our time. And we already engaged. Great. Alright, guys, let's just. Hey, Vim, you gotta watch your right side. Just in case they decide to push.
Yeah, they don't know Super's out though, so.
Yeah, going down. Naughty getting those shots.
Let's take our knockdowns one at a time.
From there for the revive. Naughty still seeing a lot of red.
So this is an interesting position considering they would have had the glass office or just outside the glass office. I'm kind of surprised, but Naughty getting the headshot on Yaya.
Second down for Yeah. Flynn getting the revive again. Naughty shots all over the place.
I gotta heal all the way, guys. Yeah, it's two right there, Vim. Across the way. Hold on.
Having that suppressor on is not helping the range at all.
Peek out and draws attention to you.
So note I didn't update the scores because I wanted to take a look previously, but
Last round, NWG won, unless that decision is turned.
GAG won.
No, NWG.
Oh, NWG won.
I got 2 of them, guys, on their last life.
Yeah, taking more protection behind that pillar.
I got 2 on their last life. Where the hell are they at? I don't know. Oh shit. Oh, they pushed around. 2 on pushed right. Hey, they might want to.
Sorry guys, I can't switch to GAG's viewpoint at the moment because I have it paused in a specific location, so we can review.
Nah, they're shooting from the corners. You can get past it. I'll get taken out. Whew, shit, they got a hat right there, boy.
Naughty again, receiving a lot of bullets.
I don't know what the fuck to do right now.
And it looks like NWG is just struggling to push in here. If they get close to that mural wall, they'll have a better chance at getting some downs here. This distance play is not working in their favor.
Naughty getting the elimination on Yaya there.
Actually, I think that was Flynn. Yeah, I think is still
it?
alive. Yeah.
Bite block goes down.
Grenades going out, and there it is. Yeah. Going down. Vamp and Naughty also going down. Naughty being revived. Rabid now going down, and I think that's it for GAG. Then NWG pushing around, getting that final elimination. Now they have 30 seconds left to get the jammer and get the hack. Daddy going upstairs towards the laptop, and I believe this is it. The NWG getting another victory.
All right, so taking a quick look over here on GAG for that last round. So
Yeah, let's
we
take a
know.
look at this.
So we know a couple of things. We know where Daddy was during the shots.
Yes,
So
we do.
taking a look at Flynn, look at the angle of the opening of the door.
Right.
We can pretty much guarantee there's no way a shot could be made in order to hit Rabbit,
Nope.
who is down. And look at his foot.
His foot is clearly going through the door.
So now if we watch,
Yeah, there is no angle there.
there's
At all.
absolutely now the angle opens up. There's no way to get that elimination, and then the shots get fired.
Yep.
So
That is
I'm
a
gonna
clear
say
violation.
it. That's safe to say that if I were to adjust the scores, that one would be for GAG. That game that just played would be for NWG. So I'm going to adjust the scores to 5-2. I know I'm being. Now, to be fair, I want to be
Put a
clear.
disclaimer out there.
We know the rules of Pro League. We get asked for our videos when things like this happen, if it's a game that we cast. I don't actually have the authority to say this is exactly what's going to happen, but based on the information, I can almost guarantee this is what the score is going to be.
Yeah.
And we're trying to be accurate to what the scores will actually be posted.
Yeah. And to that point, we don't have the authority, but we do
If it was
have
like
the evidence.
If it was
right
really
there.
close, and it was like, you know what, that's so hard to tell until I looked at the other one.
Mhm. The score
then
would be different.
then I'd just be like, well, we'll leave it as is, and we'll.
That is very clearly a violation, and I could argue that it was an accident, that it was just a slip of judgment, forgetting that it was part of the tournament rules. And I mean, if you think about it, when you play in Publix, you get certain habits. You have certain habits, and when someone is glitched through the wall, you take advantage of that. It could have been poor judgment, just out of pure excitement, considering they've been down in terms of the score, and he took advantage of it.
Entirely possible.
What's up, Punishment? How you doing, Spartan?
Yeah, Spartan, there was a violation. Somebody got shot, was glitched through a wall in a down state. And, yeah, at the end of the day, a rule was broken, and the rules of Pro League state, in the event that happens, the team that did it automatically loses that round. I still have GAG on super slow motion, so let's
That's awesome.
let me fix that. There you go.
So stay tuned to some of the socials, especially maybe the Pro League channel or the Pro League Discord if you're already in those. If not,
Once you're engaged, it's about
if there is
blocks,
any change or if what we say is wrong, we will correct it just so
Yep.
everybody is clear. We're not going to leave everybody with the score as is until we get confirmation. But it is definitely something to talk about. In a good, healthy reminder for everybody who is playing in the league: do not shoot people through a wall. Don't
No.
take advantage of glitches. I did notice
That's bad news,
NWG
Bears.
was using a tactic. I don't want to say a tactic. They were taking advantage of a particular glitch and being able to look through the space that is between the floor and the platform or the office wall. They didn't shoot through it, but they did use it to look through, and that's completely fair. That
Yeah,
is not
that's
something
just
that
using the
is
map.
illegal. You're not technically getting any more of an advantage than if you were to use Scout or something of that sort. So that is allowed, but shooting through that wouldn't be allowed. So please keep that in mind. Don't put yourself in a position where you could potentially
What map and what specific thing are we talking about? I'm curious.
So that one was over on Warehouse. So when you walk up the stairs of the one of the platform sides, there is a small gap between the wall of one of the offices and the floor, and you can see through it and see people's feet moving around, and you could technically
Gotcha.
shoot through it too. So they did use that, but they didn't shoot through it, so that
Yeah.
was perfectly fine. That's
Yeah.
100% legal.
Honestly, guys, like through because of the Pro League rules, like it's not up to us. Like we've been on the other end of that, so like we clipped it, and if he got finished through the wall, it is what it is. Like we've been on the other side of that. It's just that's the way it is. Like it's not our call.
We're fighting Lionsy, and Lionsy made a
So they're still discussing it, asking if they want to go back and play.
Yeah.
And we lost because of that.
Yeah.
That's the only reason that we kind of like we're just gonna bring it up because we know you guys, we like you guys. Like,
And
I'm not trying to pull some shit.
And like I said, it's clipped, so we could be wrong. Like I don't know. We'll let them make the call.
Like, personally, we don't give a damn on this side. Y'all
Sorry, we're just taking a listen. Hopefully, you guys can hear it.
Like I said, like it.
I don't even want to pretend like we do.
Well, you say you don't care, but like, to be honest with you,
I'm telling you how it is. I'm saying we don't like. That's not a big deal to us. We're asking if you guys want the rematch. We feel like you guys are legit. That's what we.
Yeah, can you? Are you in their streams? Can you just tell them
administrators are very
the game rules are to carry on playing. The score stays as it is until the rules say the game stands until after review.
So it's just kind of a waste of time to do that. Like we've been there, done that. We've been on the other side. It's just the way it is. Like, so we'll just.
And then, can you do me a favor and get a louder keyboard?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate that.
I don't understand.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, sorry. Super mechanical, man. I love it, though. Feels good. So we're probably going to continue here. I just let them know.
Let's just recall it. Like, no, that's not how it works. Like, you made the mistake, not us. Like, you made.
So there's clear frustration on NWG's end, and I get it, but you kind of have to own that. I mean, you make a mistake,
Yeah.
it's a mistake, and just own it and be like, okay, well, we won't do it again. We'll keep that in mind. I know I've made mistakes in the past. I think we've seen plenty of mistakes happen and matches be held under review as a result, and it's no hard feelings, but it's holding people accountable and keeping people true to the rules, and I think that's fair. And honestly, I think the admin of the Pro League have always been fair. They've always had proper enforcement of the rules, and they don't sidestep it.
And the rules are there because if without them, people enforce or people would use it and abuse it. I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's one of the reasons why the running a player without running a player that has that isn't on the roster, it's so severe because of that exact reason.
Yep. And just do keep in mind, folks, that these determinations, these opinions, or I don't want to say opinions, but our position on this is not a reflection of how we feel about the teams. We like both teams. We both played NWG. They're great people. Love them. We've spoken with GAG and we've played with them too. Great guys. This is not a reflection of them. This is just a matter of enforcement of the rules. And we're not an authority in that, but we are kind of representing that at this point. So I hope you guys keep that in mind. This is definitely not our opinion on the players themselves.
So I've been fucking muted there. So anyway, what I was saying is, yeah, the rules are, we're just here to say what the rules are, man. That's our job, as casters here, to say, what is and isn't, what happens. We make decisions, as far as what we see, and we say our thoughts. But at the end of the day, everybody, these are, as Joker said, everybody and Wolf, everybody here, solid dudes. But you fuck up, it is what it is. Carry on, man.
Holding the left side.
I'm like not even with you guys, but I feel like I can really roll some rollies over there. If that's what
As we are on to our last game.
Wow, really?
Yes.
Gosh, I forget how fast these can go.
So you might get your prediction of 5-3 after all.
Possibly, considering NWG's spawn location, their defensive hold is identical to that of GAG's, and if they hold it better than GAG, then yeah, for the first time ever in amateur hour history, I will have won a prediction.
I don't see anybody on the left side. I'm looking right now.
And no aces.
And no aces.
Like,
which makes my prediction that much better.
Like, so weird. This is a weird game.
Not from that one, no. It has to be down in that little, yeah, we can go back up around to center stair if you want. We're going back to center stair.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do, guys. There's a guy right here, dude. There's a guy right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna peek and I'm gonna like fall back, but only when they're in position.
So it looks like NWG actually having the same hold pattern that GAG did.
You know, GAG is taking the same approach NWG did on this.
Before we even push. Flynn, how many smokes do you have?
I got 2.
Okay. I want you to smoke by those beanbag chairs, and then I want you to smoke halfway between us and them also. And then we're just fucking sprint towards that wall right here.
Okay, so their goal is to just run in.
Okay.
Alright, wait for the smoke to get.
So they're gonna smoke and then they're just gonna Hail Mary run.
This is going to be interesting.
2 grenades and off they go. Couple of grenades go out.
A lot of grenades going out, impacts, and there goes Flynn.
I got taken out with impacts trying to get it across there.
Double down.
Robert Aggressor goes down. Yeah, goes down. And that's it. And WG walking away with a victory there. And unfortunately, making Wolf's prediction 5-3 for Gentleman's Assassins Guild somehow become true.
But I think they got an ace.
I want to know how much you paid them.
Yeah, because I had that influence.
Like, this is the only explanation.
People don't like me that much. But let's see if they got an ace. I have a feeling they did. Because Naughty did a double down. No way. Oh, okay. Everyone. F's in the chat. Just put F's in the chat. F's for Titch.
Okay, can somebody explain to me what in the actual fuck just happened here?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I would just like anybody to post in chat if they were like, yeah, no, totally. GAG winning 5-3. I just want one more person to actually think that Wolf's prediction was in any way gonna come true. One. That's all I want. One person. Dude, if we were doing money, man, you know how much money you would have won right now on long odds? Like, holy crap.
A
dude.
lot. But
Holy
hey, man,
shit.
that decision was based off of their initial 2 matches. So I don't want to take a lot of credit, because if I hadn't seen those first 2 matches, I probably wouldn't have made that prediction. It was because of what I saw on District that I had to go with that score.
To be fair, so it is technically 4-4 currently.
Mm-hmm.
Because they won the warehouse. NWG did win the warehouse match, but that 4-4, once that clip goes to admin, will end up being 5-3. So we are doing the assumption that the clips will be reviewed and GAG will get the point for that round. So we're looking into the future of what the score actually is. So really, it's 4-4. So you actually didn't get it. So
my reward is on layaway.
Yeah, exactly. Don't get all celebratory yet.
Oh, I'm gonna celebrate. Because you know what? In some universe, okay, I won, and that's all that matters. It doesn't have to be based in reality. This is virtual. But congratulations to GAG winning their match against NWG, presumably, if that decision is made. But if not, if it is technically a score of 4-4, congratulations to both teams. They both played very hard, very entertaining matches, a lot of eliminations, a lot of good trades, no aces, which really speaks to the performance of both teams. So I applaud both of them. Congratulations, and I can't wait to see how they play in their future matches.
Yeah, so anyway, guys, that's going to be pretty much it for us tonight. I don't think we have anything else. But do be sure to take a look down below in the panels, Discord. Make sure you join that. If you want to play FCE on Fridays, let us know. You got a squad? Have you not played FCE yet? You want to? Message Wolf or I. We can make that happen. We'll get you on the list for that, so be sure to do that. Facebook, the new website that Wolf has decided to make. I'm not sure why. Bored, I guess. Check out all those, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. Wolf, what do you got, man? Before we sign off here.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the donations, guys.
Thank you for the bid,
another 100. As always, we appreciate the support, even if you tune in only for a few seconds. All of it matters. You all matter. And be sure to follow, stay tuned, and we will see you guys next time. This has been an Amateur Hour commentary, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.
Peace.
Hello, all this energy. All this energy.
What's this knob do?
No, wait.